Hello to all my college football friends out there. Welcome to another segment of the Buckeye Vinny YouTube channel sports show. My friends, if you are already subscribed to my channel, I thank you so much for commenting, watching, and subscribing. If you are new to my channel, checking this face out for the first time, I want to thank you. Please click on the subscribe button. It is free to do so. And please click on the like button. I would really appreciate that very much. My friends, sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. My friends, undoubtedly, I think we would all have to agree that two of the best teams in the SEC College Football Conference has been, undoubtedly, the Georgia Bulldogs and the Alabama Crimson Tide. And, you know, when these two teams face off, they know that they are in for a dogfight without a doubt, okay? Let's be honest, they are rivals without a doubt, okay, Georgia and Alabama. And once again, these are two teams that are very rich in tradition, football programs in all of college football. So I'm going to go back to the last 10 games that Georgia and Alabama got it on. Last 10 games. So we're going back to the 2007 season. I believe this was Coach Mark Rich's season, where the Georgia Bulldogs defeated Alabama 26-23 in overtime. 2008, Alabama had the Dogs number that year, beating Georgia 41-30. In 2012, Alabama beat Georgia in a nail-biter, 32-28. In 2015, Alabama destroyed Georgia, 38-10. In 2018, my friends, what more can you say? The national championship, Alabama come from behind to beat the Georgia Bulldogs in the national championship, 26-23 in overtime. In 2018, once again, Alabama having Georgia's number, defeating the Dogs 35-28. In 2020, what more can you say? This was Alabama's national championship season, defeating Georgia 41-24. I believe that was the SEC Conference Championship. In 2021, Alabama did it again, defeating Georgia by the same score, 41-24. In 2022, Georgia finally got sweet revenge. Kirby Smart and the Georgia Bulldogs defeating Nick Saban and Alabama in the national championship, 33-18. And my friends, just last season, 2023, Alabama in a close one, defeating Georgia in another SEC Conference Championship by the score of 27-24. My friends, when you do the math, that is 10 games that I just gave you. Alabama record in those 10 games against the Georgia Bulldogs, an amazing 8-2 against the Georgia Dogs in the last 10 matchups. And when you look at it, Bama also held in those 10 matchups a 7-game winning streak against the Georgia Dogs. So my friends, you know, when you sit back, when you look at it, undoubtedly, you know, these are the two best teams in SEC Conference football. And it's only going to get better in the up-and-coming 2024 college football season. Number one, with the 12-team playoff format that they're going to be going with, the first time in the history of college football that they ever allowed 12 teams in the college football playoffs. And circle this game, September 28th. What a matchup it will be. This will be a night game, if I'm not mistaken, in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where Georgia Bulldogs will be visiting the Alabama Crimson Tide once again in a very hostile environment in Tuscaloosa. My friends, now, if you want to know the facts behind Coach Kirby Smart, he has had undoubtedly a tremendous career so far as the Georgia Bulldogs head coach. Been to 3 national championships and won 2 out of the 3, and back-to-backers. 2021, defeating Alabama 33-18, and in 2022, putting a massacre on the TCU Horned Frogs 65-7. But my friends, when you look at this, Kirby Smart in his career versus the Crimson Tide, 1 win and 5 losses. So my friends, is it the Georgia Bulldogs era that they will start to defend themselves and own this new series between Georgia and Alabama? And don't get me wrong, no disrespect to Alabama, but let's be honest, Coach Nick Saban had Coach Kirby Smart's number. I'm sure everybody would agree. Nick Saban 5-1 versus Coach Kirby Smart. Now exit Nick Saban and enter Coach DeBoer. You know, Coach DeBoer, I have the utmost respect for. Okay? He's an X's and O's coach. He's a coach that can get it done. And wherever this coach goes to, he wins. Okay? Look at the way he turned around the Washington Huskies in just 2 years. An amazing record for Coach DeBoer as the Huskies coach. 25 wins and only 3 losses. That's amazing, my friends. And was able to get the Huskies into the national championship game just last season versus Michigan. So, my friends, you know, the way you write it up is this. It's going to be a very interesting year for Alabama with their first-year coach, DeBoer. You know, will the players respond to Coach DeBoer? I don't see why not, okay? This is a class act of a head coach. Wherever he goes, like I mentioned, he wins. Like I said, the big thing is getting his players to buy in to Coach Caleb DeBoer's philosophy and game plan. Okay, let's be honest. For something like what would have been Coach Saban was at Alabama for years. Okay, and the players only got used to one philosophy, and that was Coach Nick Saban's. Okay, now will Jalen Milroe be able to respond to a Coach DeBoer and his philosophy and game plan? We shall see. Okay, I don't know. I'm just saying. Do not write off Coach DeBoer. I'm just going to say that. A phenomenal coach, like I mentioned. You know, it took only 2 years for Coach DeBoer to turn around the Huskies, which he definitely did. Like I mentioned, 25-3 in just 2 years. Amazing. Truly amazing. And, you know, like I said, my friends, this is an X's and O's coach without a doubt. I'm not going to start comparing DeBoer to Coach Nick Saban. I just don't think it would be fair. They both have their own differences in coaching, and that's fine. Okay, they both have their own game plan and certain schemes in their coaching philosophy, and that's fine. Coach DeBoer just needs to be Coach DeBoer. Okay, and I think if he does that and doesn't try to be anything more than just Coach DeBoer, I believe he will do fine. Okay? And all you Crimson Tide fans out there, you know, give this coach a chance, without a doubt. But once again, my friends, this was a video of Georgia versus Alabama and that very rugged football series between these two rich in tradition football programs. Once again, Alabama in the last 10 matchups against the Georgia Bulldogs, Alabama 8-2 versus the Dogs in the last 10 matchups. My friends, if you are new to my channel, like I mentioned, please click on the subscribe button. If you like this video, which I hope you all do, please click on the like button. And like always, please comment down below. Buckeye Vinny here would love to read your comments, and I would like your opinion of this fierce rivalry between two of the best SEC college football teams. Peace out. God bless. That's all Buckeye Vinny has for today. Everyone, have a blessed evening. Buckeye Vinny is out of here.